Guys, Redbeard here from the Warrior Tribe. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of an explanation of my rabbit hutch. My rabbitry, as you would call it. The rabbit hutch. I built the rabbit hutch out of pieces of my lost fence that went down during the last big storm that we had. And I used that fence reclaimed to build the perimeter of this little box. And originally it was just going to be a giant outdoor open air compost. And then I thought, you know what, that's going to be a perfect little pen for the rabbits. So I decided to build the hutch inside. So it's very rustic, as you see, because everything's going to adapt and change in time. So everything's very slapped together with just scraps. It's functional, but it is not real pretty. But that's okay. That's what it's all about. So today I got some waters set up for the newcomers, and as you can see in the cage, nice and ample space, and they'll be staying on top of the hardware cloth, and I'll probably give them a nice surface piece of cloth or something for them to chill out on. Nice thing with this is they will do their business and it will fall right through into what will be an ongoing composting heap, grass, worms, and rabbit manure, turning over, mixed with some other compost, and that can be used for my gardens as good nutrients. So all set up here, got a little hobble, a little burrow dug here with this cool piece of hollowed out log, oak log, so that's kind of fun little place for them to go hang out. So this little run that they have here, they'll be able to just kind of hop around, supervised visit sort of thing, you know. I don't want them out here unattended because it's open air. There's no protection from aerial predators, and they could also start to burrow out or try to get out. So we'll put them out here, give them an hour to hop around while I do some stuff, and then put them back into the cage. Ideally they could live in the cage their whole life, but I feel that that's a little bit lacking empathy. If I have the ability to let them have a little bit of free space and have a little bit better life, then that's perfect. So again, you know, everything's with scrap wood, minimal tools, minimal hardware. So it's not a pretty setup, but it's very functional. And then I have room now for another 4 cages along the top. And as the colony grows, so will it. And then I'll have to build some sort of a catchment system for the top tier so it catches their business and drops it down to the lower level without getting it onto the lower residents. So it's an interesting process. So stay tuned for a little bit more scenes from the rabbit coop on the Charlesworth Suburban Farm. And got the little fitness center started with the leftover frame of the chicken coop. Got the 100-pound heavy bag that I bartered for a little trade to a friend of mine for a chef knife. And the beginning setup of my archery range, spear throwing range, tomahawk range, and whatever else I want to throw and fire down way. So I have a good size long yard to do it in. And I used to do it this direction, but I don't want to damage the nice fence. So this is backyard Charlesworth. You've all likely seen what's going on in the front, so this is where the meat will happen. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's Redbeard. Stay tuned for the next video.